So hey guys, I'm on holiday this week and the only way I seem to be able to get myself together to do a decent workout is to film it. So I'd like to thank you very much for joining me for this workout. Lots of lovely things happening today, going to the beach. We've bought loads of lovely food and hopefully going out for some as well. So I wanted to burn some calories before so I can do all of that guilt-free. So let's do our warm-up to start with. Just a little warm-up. It's nice and warm out, so the warmer the weather, the slightly less you can do on your warm-up, because you don't have to get your body and your muscles actually physically warm, but you do have to move them, warm up your joints and your tendons, and to help prevent any injury during the actual session. So let's do some squats. Obviously good for the knees and the hips and everything, getting the tissues more pliable so that when you do the exercises later, they're more able to cope. Legs out, toes out. Good. Wider squats just to open out through the hips. Good. And start breathing a little bit more strongly to get your heart and lungs going. Lunging from side to side, stretching that inner thigh, but also loading up the knees as well. And that sideways motion. Good. Talking about the knees again. Stepping lunges. Pushing off that front leg. This is all still the warm-up, by the way. Good. Lovely. Couple more. And then ankles, because we will be doing a little bit of jumping today. Pushing up onto your toes. Warming up the ankles and the Achilles tendons and your plantar fascia underneath your foot. Good. And then let's warm up the back, some little twists. 1, 2, 3, 4, and down. 2, 3, 4, down. Good. Down. Breathing. Couple more. 3, 4, and down, and then let's bend all the way down and stretch through the backs of the legs. Good. Sometimes as you're doing the warm-up, you're thinking, how am I going to be able to do the actual session? Step one leg back. But trust me, it does tend to feel a little bit better and easier. The warm-up's always hard because you're trying to get your body moving. Step the other leg back. Good work. All right, just with the arms stretching up, because we will do some arm exercises too. So I'm going to aim on this being whole body fat burning, because it is a HiiT exercise, a HiiT workout. We're going to do 5 different exercises, and they're paired with a core exercise in between. So it's essentially 10 different exercises, and we're going to do each one 3 times. So each main exercise 3 times with 2 core exercises in between. So our first one is just going to be plain squat jumps. I don't do these very often, but they do really get your heart and lungs going. You're going to start with your arms in front of you, just push up and jump like that. Just find some kind of rhythm, because we do have 30 seconds of them, of course. Okay, 3, 2, 1, arms in front, off we go. Sit back into it each time. Knees and toes pointing forwards. Throw the arms down. Good. Sit back into the heels. Draw in your tummy. Let's have a look at the time. Got 10 seconds to go. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Good. So another good thing about filming these exercises for me is that I have to keep my form good throughout. We've got 30 seconds of shoulder bridges. Tucking under, curling up, pushing your knees away and curl back down. If I was to do it on my own, I'm not going to lie, probably wouldn't have my form quite as good. Breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Good. Pushing your knees away, drawing in through your tummy, squeezing your glutes. That's what this one's all about. 2 more. Good work. Come back up. All right, we've got our squat jumps again. Let's do it a little bit different this time. Let's touch the floor and jump. It's going to make us go a little bit lower. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Down and jump. Good. Try and stick your bottom backwards, keep your head and your chest up so your back stays nice and flat. Good. Halfway. Keep going. 10 seconds to go. Wowzers. 3, 2, 1. Oh my God, that made a difference going down to the floor each time. So we have our shoulder bridges in between. Heels close to your bum, tucking under, curling up. Good work. Breathing nice and relaxed. Pushing your knees away. Activating your glutes. You should feel them after that exercise that we just did. Good. 3, 2, 1, and come back up again. Okay, let's keep the hands on the hips this time. Just for something a little bit different. You don't have the arms to help you, basically. So 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. We go. You can do them a little bit faster because we're not looking at waiting for the arms, are we, on this one? Push the hips forward. Keep the arms, keep the ankles strong, feet strong. Oh my God. Just thinking of the ice cream I'm gonna have later. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Well done, guys. That's probably the hardest one out of the way. And because that was so leg oriented, let's go to an arm one now. Oh. Okay. So for arms, let's just try and get as many press-ups out as we can in our 30 seconds. I prefer to do half press-ups because then I can do more dynamic press-ups that are better with my form and that kind of thing. So I shall demonstrate. Here we go. Keeping the tummy nice and strong, pushing the elbows out to the side. Okay, 3, 2, 1, off we go. For anyone who's motivated with the start of the Olympics as well, and some fabulous gold medals. Tom Daley just brought home the gold. Oh, it's fabulous to see after 4 Olympics, finally to get a gold. Wonderful stuff. 3, 2, 1, and come back down. Good. And generally to be thought of as an older Olympian as well. Arms down by your sides, tuck your chin, hands up and down. Good. So I'm thinking 35 definitely shouldn't be thought of as getting old. So many people say that to me. When they reach 30, 35, oh, it's all because I'm getting old. Well, no, listen, keep training, keep yourself strong, keep that scaffolding going through your body. Holding you up, holding you strong. There's no reason to start feeling old at any age. Okay, we've got our next set of press-ups. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Good, chest down. Try not to tuck through your chin and look along your body. It's good to check every so often that you've got everything in line. But generally look at a line between your fingertips. Good stuff.
Mummy!
5 seconds to go.
I've got...
Oh my gosh. Okay, off we go. Arms down by your sides. Pulse your hands up and down. Tuck your chin. Bottom tucked under. Just have to raise my voice a little bit now. Good. Pushing your fingertips down towards your toes. Breathing into your nose, out through your mouth.
How pretty are these flowers behind me? So lovely to be in a different spot, a different house. We're just a house swap with some friends in the New Forest. Good, stop there. Lovely. We've got one more of our press-ups. You've already forgotten how much your legs were burning after that last exercise, haven't you? That's what this is all about. Okay, we have 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Lovely, try and get the body down to the floor. Pushing the elbows out to the side, take a little break if you need to. Good, and keep breathing. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Good. 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. Sit back on your heels. Oh, lovely. All right. So we must have another standing exercise. Our legs have recovered. Let's just stop that stopwatch. Good. So let's do a slightly more lungy exercise. So I want us to lunge together, other side together. Now, if you want a nice patch of grass like this, that knee can come right down to the floor. If you want some concrete or the floor inside, make sure you don't hit your kneecap on the floor. It's really important. So maybe on the first few, just try and see how low you can go without hurting yourself, of course. All right. 3, 2, 1. Hands on the hips, down together, down together. Good. Try and keep your alignment good. Knees and toes pointing forwards. Great. Nearly halfway. Those legs, you will be reminded of your squat jumps that you did a little while ago. Good. Keep breathing. 5 seconds. That's 2 more of these. Oh, lovely. Well done. Okay, so a nice little exercise to do on the floor. A little bit more relaxed. On your backs. Legs one at a time. Up, in, out. Up, out, in, I should say. And down. Getting your breath back, breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Nice and relaxed. Lovely stuff. So whatever it is that you're doing later, whether you're going to be sitting catching up with what's been happening in the Olympics, watching what's going to be going on today, come back up again, you can relax with the knowledge that you've done a lovely workout, and so you're able to enjoy the rest of the day, what you eat, what you do. Cool. Okay, so we've got the same again, guys. Let's try and bring some arms in now. Good. Like that, okay? 3, 2, 1, off we go. Together, squat. Good. Make that bounce nice and light. And just get your rhythm. That's what these are all about. Rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. Halfway. Nearly there. 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, good stuff. Okay, on your back. Tuck to your chin, open your chest. Tabletop out, in, down. So these are your Pilates style exercises in between. Remember, I have lots of Pilates workouts on my channel for you to access. Whew. Have a stretch in between as well. Great work. So it's really good to have you guys with me. I find when I teach a class at home, it's just lovely. We get through it all together, and it's really hard to get up and do your workout yourself just on your own. So come back up again. Really tough. So actually to be able to do it with somebody like this makes it so much easier. Okay, so we have 30 seconds of those horrible lunges. 3, 2, 1, off we go, using the arms again. Good. Knee heads down to the floor, everything pointing forwards, nice and light on that bounce. Feel the rhythm. Obviously put some music on in the background if you want to. Good, we are nearly there. 2 more. Oh my gosh, they were hard. Okay, while I sort my hair, have a breather, grab some water. Had my puppy out here earlier, so this is the second glass of water that I've got because she went for the first one. Okay, so we have an exercise on the mat here. So one of my favourite ones. Let's get my timer on this side. Down, up, in, out. It's working everything. Tap the hip down to the floor. Let me do one more demo for you. Down, up, in, out. Keeping strong through your middle. Stretching as far as you can with that arm and leg. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Down, up. Good. Make sure you tap the floor with your hip each time. Every time the hip comes down to the floor. Breathing. Nearly there. We're going to do a set of clams in between. 3, 2, 1. Good. Onto your side. Tuck the bottom hip back, tuck the bottom under, and lifting that knee. Good stuff. So the lovely thing is it's not quite so hot this week. Maybe 21, 22, maybe 25 degrees. So it's a little bit easier to get your workouts in, I think. When we had 30 degrees plus, very difficult, especially outside, to get your workout in. Good work. We're going to turn onto the other side. Okay, so the other leg out on top, bottom knee bent, and it's the same exercise again. Off we go, stretch out. Good. Tummy nice and strong. Pushing that arm out and leg out, stretching all the way out each time. Good work. I'll tell you what, another thing when I film these workouts is I cannot help to have a smile on my face because there's a camera in front of me, and smiling obviously starts to make you feel happy, so I'd highly recommend it. Stop there. Okay, coming down onto the floor, tuck that bottom hip back, scoop and tuck under, and lift your top knee. Good work. But I cannot help but think, while the Olympics is on, it's good to do some hard workouts and really try to relate to what these people have been doing for the last, 5 years now, pushing themselves on these days that they don't feel like it, to get finally either just to be there or to get that gold medal. 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. Okay, so we're going to do 15 seconds each side because of course this is our number 3. 15 seconds and off we go. Strong through your middle, tap your hip down to the floor, stretching out. Good work. One more on this side and then flipping over. Off we go, in, out, down, up. Good work, stretching all the way out makes a big difference. 3, 2, last one. Oh my word. Okay, right. We have some abs to finish. And I tell you what, more of a sort of bicycle ab is usually the one that gets us the most. And this is a double whammy because we'll do some crunches in between. So it's abs and abs. All right. So our bicycle one is legs stay at tabletop there. My top half is rotating but I'm not pulling my knee in, so I'm not coming all the way in like that. I'm keeping the gravity, the knee above the hip, which really makes you use your abs that little bit more. All right, 3, that's my clock started. Hands on your head, behind your head, off we go. Good, kicking all the way out, rotating around your spine. Good. Feet flexed, head supported by your fingertips, elbows nice and wide. Good. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, legs down. Hands behind your head, draw those ribs down, crunch and pull in through the tummy. And this one we can move pretty fast, going from one exercise to the next. You can tell I'm out in the country, can't you? All sorts of different noises. 3, 2, 1. So this is where it all starts to build, because we're going to do that same exercise again. In fact, let's just stay in our crunch and just do the legs this time, just for something different. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Oh, hang on a second. Stay in the crunch and do the legs. That was it. Not rotating. Sorry about that, guys. Lovely. For some reason, without that rotation of the upper part of the body, for some reason that feels more intense. Good. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. And then we've got our crunches in between, haven't we? Okay, elbows wide, off we go. Drawing in the tummy, trying to find that little arch in the lower back. Good work. Keep it going. This is the penultimate exercise. We've got literally just one more exercise, then a few stretches to warm down, and we're done. Great. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. So on this next one, really interestingly, we're going to keep the legs up and we're just going to rotate that upper body. It feels really awkward and rolling around like a bit crazy, but it's just training that top half of the movement while the legs are still. Okay, 3, 2, 1. In the crunch, legs up. Good. It's just a rotation with those legs up. Really hard. You're feeling it with me. Keep scooping in that tummy. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Oh my word. So, don't know whether you noticed, but I found that pretty hard today. Harder than usual, so I'm glad you are there with me. Drop the hips and then sit back on the heels. So a few dynamic stretches to finish. Lovely. Let's step that right leg forwards and just lunging and dropping your hips down into it. Tell you what, I haven't had a cup of tea yet today. Maybe that's why I'm finding it particularly hard. Haven't had my caffeine fix. Sit back on that side, so stretching the hamstring. You can do a few more stretches than this if you want to. I'm just keen to get on with my day today. Planning to go down to the beach and get everything ready. Good, so we've swapped legs if you're just relying on the audio. Tuck both toes under, stretch your bottom up, stretch one heel down at a time. Good. Lovely, walk your hands to your feet. Hang there, stretching through the back and through the arms and the legs. Breathe in, breathe out. Curl your way up. Lovely, roll those shoulders a couple of times. Head from side to side. So lovely work, guys. Again, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that session. Make sure you explore around the rest of my channel. Make sure you are subscribed, and hopefully you can follow me with your own fitness journey. Take care, guys. Bye.